Good morning. Welcome to our Sunday Sprintacular. I am Gillian St, Kevern, author of Empowering Queer Fantasy That Confounds Expectations. This is where I would usually introduce my amazing co-host, Jamie Sands, but unfortunately, I've just found out that Jamie's not feeling well and is opting to take this morning to rest, which is the right choice when you're not feeling well, but does mean that we will be deprived of their company today. Hi, Clutcher. Clutcher is trying to finish the first third of this book by the end of the semester by writing 500 words per day, only 58,000 words to go. And yes, both Jamie and myself are from New Zealand. Morena, Amy, it is awesome to see you. Amy, this is a big ask, but if you have any inclination to be a co-host today, that would be awesome. We are down one Jamie, unfortunately. But yeah, my morning is not going to plan. I overslept. I announced on Facebook that we would be on Jamie's channel before I learned that Jamie was not up to streaming today. So hopefully everybody is on my channel, the Gillian St. Kevern channel. It just means that you will be able to see everyone's comments in the chat. Awesome. Okay, I'm going to pop over to Facebook with the link for you, Amy. And Clutcher, you're in Toronto. That's very cool. And it's 3 p.m. Saturday for you. Brilliant. Let's see, Facebook. I am terrible at multitasking, so please forgive me. There's Amy. And yes, so yeah, woke up late, no Jamie, and then I decided that I would use up the last of the pancake mix to make my breakfast this morning. Unfortunately, I added a bit of extra water into the mix. It was one of those shake and bake mixes. And yeah, I wound up with this really gluey like mixture with lumps in it. And even though I cooked it, it didn't fully set, if that's the right word. So I ended up giving it to the dog, and even the dog was not impressed. But I now have a bowl of cereal, the stream, and my journal. So I am ready to go now. So yeah, what's the weather like in Toronto, Clutcher? It is quite nice in Christchurch. Hi, Amy.
Hi.
Yay.
How are you doing?
Pretty good. I just shared my disastrous pancake story. Basically,
Yes.
I made glue for breakfast.
Devastating.
Yeah.
So, like, you were expecting pancakes. It's gutting.
Yeah, but instead of pancakes, I have Cocoa Puffs because I had my niece and nephew to stay with me this week, hence the pancakes and the cereal. So I'm kind of eating up all of their leftovers.
Perks of being an adult is you get to eat kid food all the time if you want to. And that's when you
Yes.
realise why you don't want to.
Yes. So, Amy, introduce yourself.
Okay, I'm Amy Blythe. I write romantic comedies and other romantic things. Romance. Sorry, you guys do this every week. I do this.
Yeah, we kind of practice it, though it's really funny because even so, we still sort of forget sometimes, which is laughable.
I forget things all the time. Human condition.
Yep. Oh, hi, Jenna. Jenna, we are on Gillian's channel today for the chat because Jamie is unfortunately not feeling well. So yeah, I think I announced on Facebook that we were on Jamie's channel, but actually we're on mine. So apologies for the confusion. But yeah, I am really happy to see you, Amy. We were talking yesterday saying it had been a while.
Yeah, it has been. But I didn't make it to any. We have a writers group in the library on a Tuesday where we like sit and write together, and in theory don't really talk much. But you know,
In
that
theory.
passive accountability thing, the person beside you is getting words done, so you feel silly for not getting words done. But I usually go in the school holidays because I work as a teacher. And then when the school holidays started, our school holidays start in like early-ish December, the summer break. And my kids immediately got COVID.
Oh my gosh.
So I didn't get it, which was nice. They missed all of their end of year stuff because their schools finished after my school. And they missed the end of year assemblies. They're like, oh, it was horrible. And they were both finishing their school. Like that's their last week at primary school or at intermediate. Yeah, it was quite gutting. I had to like go in with a big bag to get all of their stuff. A mask. Anyway, they bounced back from that disappointment. Oh my gosh, the wind. I'm just going to shut the door. The breeze is nice, but it is... We are having crazy wind this week, am I right?
Yes. So, Sam, we do not have wind blowing snow around. We are forecast to get 29 degrees in Christchurch today. So it's kind of hot. And we need the breeze to stay cool. Okay, it's melting.
29 degrees is really hot.
Yeah.
No, it's been really hot. I have a key to the school pool at my daughter's old school, which we've been using a lot. Like it's a big cold, like 25-meter. I don't know what that is in other measurement systems, so Google it.
I'm pretty sure that Canadians use the
half
correct
Olympic
measurement system.
It's like half an Olympic pool, right? It's fantastic, and we spend a lot of time there. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Sam's weather app says it's 0, but the snow has stopped too. So
wait, 0 Fahrenheit or Celsius? Oh, probably Celsius in Canada. You're right. I think they do metric, eh?
Yep. But Sam, welcome. It is awesome to have you join us. And writing literary fiction or dark genre fiction, I think you'll fit right in.
Nice.
Yeah. So let's see. Oh, and Jenna is chiming in with freezing rain and slate here yesterday. Now it's just windy. 7.22 degrees Celsius.
That's not enough.
Not enough degrees. I don't know. 7 degrees, my stepdad would still be wearing shorts.
Well, yeah. Most New Zealand men probably. Bunch of sadists.
Yep. Okay. Since this is my stream, I should probably just know what we're doing. Okay, yes. It is Sunday in some parts of the world. Oh, show us your notebook again, Amy.
Oh, you are a notebook geek and you are not. This is just I got it for, where's my camera? I got it for Christmas from my children.
You have good children.
Nice new notebook, but it's not your kind of notebook. It's my kind of
That's
notebook.
Okay.
Absolute chaos. Notebook.
I got a really over-the-top new notebook, so I will not show it off on stream.
Bullet journal?
Yes. Yep. And it's A4 sized, and it's okay. I will not show it off on stream.
Come on.
Yeah, okay.
Why not?
That look at this.
That's cool.
It has purple edges to the paper. It is. It looks like pretty. It's hand bound.
Wow.
And then beautiful purple opening page, and then it is massive dot grid pages, And I
What
am...
is massive dot grid pages? Well, it's still the same
A4.
size grid.
Yep.
The grid size.
But I am using it. This is like me plotting out all of the days. The purple ones are the days that I will not be writing in Q1. The 3 weeks at the start, this is my when I get sick time. So I'm trying to build sick leave into my schedule.
Have you been sick?
Yeah, I am so annoyed. I was supposed to not get sick, and then I would speed ahead during these 3 weeks, and then I could look at my progress and go, I am so ahead of schedule, and that was going to give me momentum. But this is, I'm using this to track my progress on Serious Crew.
Oh,
so
nice.
It's like, this is my big, massive goals journal, because it's massive.
Are you writing the second Serious Crew book? Are you editing the one that I read?
I am.
It's a retelling of The Little Princess, right?
Yes. So I'm still working on the second book. I may be starting over for the 4th time, which I do not want to do, but I got an idea to make it better. That means massive changes.
But it's not the book that I read, because you said it's the second one.
Yes.
Okay. So is it a retelling of a different book? Or is it just you're taking your characters for a spin?
They're going for a spin, but also, so Serious Crew is my gay magical retelling of The Little Princess, which came into being because yes, because Jamie wrote a gay magical retelling of The Secret Garden that was magical and polyam. Hello, we've got a dog. Hi, dog.
Yeah. So you obviously needed something to cross-pollinate promotion with.
Yeah. So, well, it was more like Jamie came up with the Garden of Secrets, and I beta read it, and it was so awesome. And I kept suggesting, I was like, you have to do The Little Princess next. Oh, and you could do it like this, and this could happen, and this could happen. And Jamie was like, Gillian, it sounds like you're writing this. And I was like, no. I've got too many projects. And then a week later, I was like, I've started writing it.
You can't say that phrase, I've got too many projects, as like a jinx.
Yes. So I have probably jinxed myself. And actually, I need to say, I can't write Serious Crew the second because I've got too many projects right now. But
I feel like it could backfire.
Let's see. Yeah.
That could be then you've jinxed and you have to write your other projects. Oh
my gosh, what are we doing, puppy? We've just had we've just barked at something. It doesn't seem like it's urgent. So let's see. But yes. So it's the same universe as the Secret Garden of Secrets.
Yeah.
And the first book was sort of Sirius and his idiot friends at Mincham Academy. Now they graduated at the end of that. So this book is them at Misselthwaite University, which is where the Secret Garden
so do your characters meet each other? Jamie's characters and your characters. Nice.
Yes. Though Sirius is like instant dislike with all of Jamie's characters. It's like, no, don't do this. But I think the problems I've been having is that I had a plot and I had things that I wanted to happen for the plot, and Sirius was into none of them. All Sirius wants to do is find Emil. And so I'm like, okay, I need to just embrace this.
Food.
Find Emil, as in his friend Emil.
Okay. Sorry, I thought you said a meal. And I was like, relatable. But
hilariously, dinner rolls do play a major part in this plot. So, yeah.
And in my life.
Yes.
Well, bread.
Yeah. Yep. So Sam's planned word count is 300k, so he's taking a super long time, but has just now pushed through a massive chunk that has had me stuck for 2 years and is finally almost at a sixth of the way through. That is massive.
Nice.
Well done.
That's awesome.
Yes. Yep, and Jenna's husband, the Cheesecake Man, wears shorts and Hawaiian shirts until there was snow over his ankles. My stepdad is, I was about to say he's not quite that bad, but I've never actually seen him in snow, so I don't know that for sure.
Yeah, we don't get much snow here at all. You have to go to the mountains.
Yep.
And presumably at that point you've put on shoes.
You would hope.
Although we do, as New Zealand, have a reputation to uphold about being barefoot. So
yes.
Are you currently barefoot? I am currently barefoot.
I have socks on, but this is because I have a dog who likes to steal things and run outside with them. So I need to be prepared to put my shoes on at a moment's notice so I can chase him.
Yeah, I've already been outside my house with bare feet today. Not outside beyond the road, but plants that needed watering.
I chased him outside with bare feet not too long ago, and oh my gosh, the concrete was so hot. It was
really
blistering hot. Yes, not long ago today, a few days ago.
Oh right, sorry. I was like, at 9 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, the concrete. My daughter keeps deciding not to take shoes to the pool because she's worried she's going to leave them behind. So she's leaving her slides at home because she, once left them behind. But it means that when we get to the school, she has to walk through the school grounds to get to the pool, and she's just on the hot concrete chasing the shade. And I'm like, you have shoes for this. She's going to burn the soles of her feet, which is I remember burning the soles of my feet as a child. It was horrible.
Oh my gosh, yes.
You can only tell them.
Yep. So very quickly, Sunday is the day we kind of reflect on where we're at with our writing career-wise, I guess, sort of big picture reflection. I've made the decision to replot Serious Crew. I'm not happy about it, but I know that needs to happen to make the story better, and so I'm trying to kind of get myself enthused for that. Yeah.
Nice. I am working on a medical romance. I am going to send it to Mills and Boon soon, hopefully. So I finished writing it, and I have been editing on this nifty wee device.
Yay.
So I've done that, and now I have to go through and fix all the things that I wrote on here. Yeah, so that's what I'll be doing. I have done the synopsis, which was a bit of a relief. I went to look at it yesterday because I thought I was starting it and found that I actually had already written a full synopsis. So I just had to kind of make sure it actually covered all the main plot points and make sure it made sense and didn't sound too kill me now. I hate synopsis. But yeah.
Yes.
I think it'll do the job. It covers the main story.
Yep. I once had a story that I submitted to 9-Star, and anything over 30,000 words you need to write a synopsis for. And I think mine was 35,000 words.
And you're like, I'd rather cut 5,000 words than write a synopsis.
Yeah. And that's what I did.
Oh my gosh. They have really specific submissions guidelines for Mills and Boon.
Yes.
They want you to do a cover letter, so that's got your pitch. So it's kind of a mini blurby kind of version. And then you've got your full 3 to 5 page synopsis. And I thought, I'll make it to 3 pages maybe. So of course I've got 5.5 pages I had to trim. Yeah. and then 3 chapters. So that's my goal for today, is to edit 3 full chapters, like make the changes, which shouldn't be too hard because I've already done the thinking, and then hopefully I'll have the submission off today even, which would be nice. Always good to get something off your desk.
Yes.
I am kind of thinking this might be a potential avenue to actually be a writer. Like, well, I know I'm a writer, but to not have to also work full time. So maybe we'll see.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I attempted to publish anything traditionally, but yeah, we'll see.
Oh, that is very exciting. So I have changed the ticker to 5-minute warm-up, so I suppose we should do our warm-up. Yeah, basically I'm going to pull a tarot card from the Wild Unknown deck, and we're going to use it as the basis or the jumping off point for 5 minutes of unfiltered writing. We use the tarot because the images and associations are really rich and spark a lot of great ideas or reflection. And we're not trying to be deep, we're not trying to be clever or poetical or write anything beautiful and meaningful. We're just getting whatever is on our minds out of our minds so that we can kind of go into our creative work with all the energy and good stuff. I am very eloquent. But Clatcher is doing 1K Saturdays and Sundays, so hopefully, sorry Clatcher, Sam. Yes, Sam's doing 1K Saturdays and Sundays, so aiming for a minimum 4,500 words every week. That is awesome. If you usually type, then it can be good to grab a pen and paper for this exercise, just to kind of get yourself out of the usual sort of work mode into creative mode. But yeah, okay. And here is our card for the day, the Two of Cups. We've got 2 goblets standing next to each other with 2 red roses crossing them. The image, but the background behind them is darkness. The goblets and roses seem to be kind of floating in space, but the darkness is getting disrupted towards the top of the image. So it's kind of giving romance to me. So this could be good for you, Amy.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Connection, love, romance. Say hello to the much adored Two of Cups. When this card appears, you can anticipate new love to be heading your way. And yes, this usually means romance, but sometimes it points to the birth of a dear and lasting friendship. Either way, the connection between you will be pure, honest, and solid. Open your heart and get ready. Let's hope that this is pointing towards a deep and lasting friendship with the editors at Mills & Boon.
That would be handy. We'll see.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. Connection, love, and romance.
It's a good start.
Okay. Clatcher says, Sam says definitely doesn't apply to my book. My character is in the woods trying to eat a deer. Oh no. But yes, perhaps in that case, it could be connection to the wilderness.
But you can also write about your actual life, your whatever. Like this is free journaling. We're not working on your writing.
Or we could,
unless you kind of accidentally start thinking about it. It's less intentional.
Yep. If it doesn't apply, then maybe this is a good chance to just take 5 minutes and dive into the head of your main character and like ask them what they think about love, or
Nice.
or what they're looking for in life, or what they're not looking for, why they detest love, or it could go in any direction. So if everyone's ready, I'm going to start us off for 5 minutes starting now. Okay, that was our 5-minute warm-up done. That caught me by surprise.
The timer?
Yeah.
Yeah. I did like all that.
Yeah. Sam got 140 words, which is excellent.
Nice.
I think I may need to keep on going with this because I'm sort of getting to why
In an idea.
Sirius is in such a weird place right now. So, yeah, this has actually been really helpful.
Oh, good.
Yep. Before I can do that, though, unfortunately, I need to plan my day because I woke up late and did not do that. But yeah, after probably it will take me all of this first sprint to do my daily planning, but then I'll try and come back to that brainstorming.
Nice.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, I don't plan my day, but then most of my life is run by bells at a school, so the planning is somewhat done for, or the structure is done for me. So on the weekend I'm chaos. No,
Yay.
No, I'm just gonna dive right in.
Brilliant.
Polishing up these chapters.
Nice. So I'm going to change over to the 20-minute sprint in progress ticker.
Nice. I'm just gonna grab some water. So
good
start
plan.
the sprint and I will be back.
Yep. Sam, we're just going to set a timer for 20 minutes and then work quietly. But yeah, we'll check in and see how we've gotten on in 20 minutes. Until then, yeah, let's write.
Shoot, I forgot to mute myself, sorry. Fizzy water. All right, I'll shut up now.
Okay. That is the end of our first sprint. That was perfect timing because I just finished planning my day. And the first thing on my list was take my meds. So I was just doing that when the timer went.
Good job.
Yes.
I'm curious, what does your planning your day look like?
Okay. So, on the left-hand side, at the top there, I have my priorities for the day, and I'm only allowed 3 because I'm really good at giving myself too many things to do. So I've got the live stream / serious crew is my focus this morning. Then I'm tidying up because I'm hosting my planning friends over to do planning for the week. And then Intimate Night, which is the project that I'm editing for Jamie.
Right.
And then I've got what I'm grateful for, and then my affirmations, and then below that is my to-do list. Nice. And then this time thing over here on the right, I haven't really filled it out today, but this is something new I'm experimenting with. Apparently it can help with transitions if you're able to kind of see your day. So when I've properly filled that out, I've kind of time blocked the day. So I don't spend time thinking, oh, what should I do now? And I can kind of see where it is. Oh, so Jenna has finished filming another vlog. Sam's character is learning that he cannot drink animal blood. It has to be human blood, which is going to be integral to his job as a chemist much later in the story. Right. Interesting. Sam's now up to 523 words. And yes, I do the days in kanji. It's a habit I got into when I was in Japan and trying to learn Japanese, trying to use as much Japanese in my daily life as I could. And the only thing that really stuck was doing the date in Japanese because their system is just so neat and tidy. And so, yeah, nice. I've kept with it.
That's what I want to do this year at school. I want to do the date in Māori, and I always mean to do it, and then just I don't even have the habit of writing a date on the board. So, and students will actually ask me, "What's the day today?" And I'm like, why do you need this information right now? Get on with what I've told you to do. They want to write it in their books, I guess. But I'm like, that would be such a nice wee habit, but.
Julie does it in her diary, and I really like that. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I have the information and I know most of the stuff. I just, I need to build that habit.
I recently, amongst my planning stuff, I found the handout that the old owner of the South Library Cafe gave us when it was Novel Cafe, and that it was the first time that we had Te Wiki o Te Reo. Is it Te Wiki o Te Reo?
Yeah, Te Wiki o Te Reo. Yeah.
He was giving out little A5 handouts with how to order your coffee in Reo.
We have that on the cupboard in our kitchen.
I've still got mine. I found it in amongst my planning stuff, and I'm planning to incorporate it into here somehow so that no matter where I'm doing my planning, I have it.
Some cool things you could use. Words I use all the time in the classroom. One is mahi, so that's just work, right?
Yeah.
But you can use it as a verb as well. So you can say,
let's mahi.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get into mahi, or you can use it as which, in this. I'm an English teacher, right? So in this passage, which language features doing the mahi? Which language features?
That.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not as a verb, but yes. And then kaupapa. So just like you could use that for your goals at the top for your day.
Oh,
Today's
yeah.
kaupapa is like, this is my main focus, my priority. This is the point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah. And there is my son's school the last couple of years. They do a gratitude journal as part of their school day, and it's their whakawhitai journal.
I love
so there's
that.
a Māori kupu for gratitude. Yeah.
I need to. I can start doing
chat.
that one. Yes, please. I love that. Thank you so much, Amy. Like I am familiar with mahi and kaupapa, but I had not thought of applying kaupapa in that way, and that's brilliant.
Yeah, it's kaupapa. So the AU,
kaupapa.
You pronounce that like O, like
kaupapa. Brilliant.
I'll just double check whakawhitai because I don't use that one very often, so I'm not as confident with it. Oh, it's actually a book. Huh. I'll send you the Google Books link.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I definitely I'll give myself like a phrase or something that I'm trying to like get more familiar with and integrate. But I do find myself going back to those just handful of little like individual words that are like super applicable to so many different contexts. And just
this is awesome. Thank you so much. So I have added all of those to my journal. Let's jump into our second sprint, because I don't know why, but this has really fired me up. I'm keen to do some good mahi.
Keen to do some good mahi. My kaupapa for the sprint is to finish my first chapter's fixes.
Brilliant.
I'm like not far off, actually. I'll probably get into the second.
That is fantastic. Okay, 20 minutes starting now. Okay, that is the end of our second sprint. That seemed to go by super fast, didn't it?
Yes. Oh, I'm not muted. Yeah, I'm like really close to the end of the section. Just do one more
Brilliant.
thing.
In that case, shall we jump straight into our
Sure.
third sprint?
Good idea.
Okay, let's do this. 20 minutes starting now. Okay, apologies. I muted myself. That is the end of our third sprint. So well done, us.
Nice. I'm on my
Yes.
third chapter.
Well done.
Hmm.
So at
Good
the end
progress.
of our second sprint, Sam had hit 1,002 words, which was his goal. So
Well
potentially,
done. It's huge.
yeah. Then Jenna got lost in some cleaning, but is going to focus on more edits. Great work, Jenna. I have some cleaning that I need to do today. I have figured out Act 1.
Yay!
So, yeah, and that's really good, except I have worked it out on like this piece of paper and various other little post-it notes and things.
I feel you.
So, yes, so I would like to consolidate it into my notebook. But I am running out of pages in this notebook, so I'm wondering what the best way to do this is.
Maybe plan some more before you start consolidating.
I think I need to get Act 1 down because it feels right.
Okay.
And I want to get that down before I lose this piece of paper. And I'm not sure whether I want to jump into Act 2 or start now or write Act 1 and then in the writing of that it will sort of lead into Act 2. But yeah, this is normally where we take a snack break. How are you doing?
I could do a break. I probably need to do some stretches more than some snacking. Back is sore. But yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so we're going to take a really brief little break. I was about to set a timer. We don't need a timer for this.
Don't need a timer.
We do
maybe take off
need
the banner.
Yes, there we go. Yeah, sure.
Nice.
Break in progress. Be back soon. Use this as a chance to like refresh your drink, do some stretches, visit the bathroom, anything you need. Yay. See you soon.
Nice timing.
Yeah.
We get so in sync.
Whew. I bought myself a whole bunch of little multi-packs of things. So I'm
I love those.
I'm really excited. Like I also got little packets of seaweed, like all of those things you get if you're making a school lunch, basically. And a
Except I
little
get none of those
collections
things.
of
My kids
trail
get like
mix.
they get like slices of cheese off the block. I'm not buying individual servings.
Yeah.
Oh, it's that thing again though. When you're an adult, you get to do all the things you wished you had when you were a kid.
Yep. So yes, I am excited for these.
I got a chocolate chip biscuit,
Yum.
couplins. Really like these ones. They're like just a little bit salty, but they're crunchy, so I have to dunk it. I don't have to. I like to dunk it. I like it when my sweet treats disintegrate in my mouth. Yeah. So I have that and a coffee in my Yosemite cup. Look, it's a bear.
I'm having a snack, so look who appeared.
Who'd have thunk it?
Hi.
Hello.
So after the mess that was my attempt at pancakes, I gave them to Jet, and he gave me a very disgusted look. But I walked past his bowl
So when you know
now,
it's bad.
Empty. Yes.
Ah.
I'm just checking to see if there's any food for dogs on my desk.
Yeah, he was desperate enough to eat the disaster pancakes.
Yes. This is the good thing about house-sitting Labradors.
They will eat
they're
anything.
Great. Yep, there was someone,
Yeah.
I saw this really cute comic, someone's talking about a Roomba, and he's like, look, it's this, it just zooms around the apartment and it tidies up my messes. It's so great. And the dog owner's like, yeah, I've got one of those, and it gives me pets.
Yeah. Also sheds. Different strokes for different folks.
Yep.
Forces you to get out of your house, for better or worse.
Yes, I very much appreciate that about dogs. Also, apparently, one of the reasons why all of the various types of doodles are so popular is that they don't shed.
Oh, yes. In theory, we have friends who went to great lengths to get a dog that wouldn't shed, and turns out it does. And I'm pretty sure it's part poodle. But it does shed because it's got a mix. So it's a bit of a genetic gamble, isn't it? Because it might not get all the traits you want.
Yeah. All of the doodles that I have met tend to be like super high enthusiasm and energy. And, that's great, but it can also be a lot. And, Jenna says their dander is minimal, so most people are okay. Yep.
Yeah.
I am going to have to get the vacuum cleaner out before my friends arrive today because Jet's shedding is not minimal.
No.
Yeah, the doodles chase the horses. Yeah, I'm sure they're not the smartest of dogs. Maybe.
Yeah, I feel like in a battle the horse wins that.
Yes.
But the horse will run away, so.
Yep.
Yeah. Alrighty, shall we get back into it?
Yes. 20. Okay, this is my calculator. That's not going to help us. Let me find my timer. Okay, 20 minutes starting now. Okay. That is the end of our 4th sprint. I thought that was a knock at the door, but no, it is the dog chewing on his current toy.
Current toy. How long do they last? Like 3 days?
Give or take. This one is a bone, so it is standing up really well. But I also say current toy because he loses interest in them and goes for something else quite frequently. He also, well, I was about to say he also goes for things that are not toys, but I think he's of the attitude that anything can be a toy if you try hard enough.
Yeah.
Including my new headset, unfortunately.
Yes, did you manage to fix them?
Yeah, they do not fall out.
Yay. Good job.
Yes. Yep.
That's so good.
But this is the funny thing. Since then, I have been really careful about carrying these around with me. He found the case and had a go at the case. So now there are tooth marks in the case, which mildly infuriating. But I'd rather there's tooth marks there than actually in the headset.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. How was your what have you been up to?
I have copied my notes into my plot notebook, and I've thought of a very pertinent plot question, which I've put there.
Nice.
Yeah. I am happy. This consolidating it is making it feel much stronger in my head.
Oh, that's so good.
I'm actually hopeful that I may not need to go back and rewrite this. I might be able to go straight into the new stuff. But we'll see.
So it's not majorly different from what you've written. You've just clarified things.
Where Sirius's head is at is majorly different.
Okay.
And where and the choices he's made are different. But the kind of the peripheral things are the same.
Okay.
So there will be I think a lot of what I've written previously I'll be able to keep, but I'll need to adjust parts of it.
So like the scenes are mostly the same, but like the thoughts and motivations are different.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Nice.
How did you get that?
I am this is the page I'm on, and at the bottom there is chapter 4. So that's how far I am from finishing 3 chapters of polishing, and then once that's done, I think I will finish the submission to Mills & Boon and send that off in the next session. And I will probably just keep working on the edits, because if they want it, they'll want to see the full manuscript. So I want to have that ready. And I don't know if you remember with submitting to publishers, but these things can take 3 days or 3 months, and it's but sometimes not, and it's so random. And then you want to come across, especially in that first interaction, you want to set the tone, set expectations, and be professional. So they always say you submit when it's ready, you don't submit and then get it ready. So no, I'll do some more editing this week, but I am on school holidays, so I have time. I can do a little bit every day. I don't have to push myself super hard, which is good, because I pushed myself way too hard before Christmas to get my What's Welsh for Wild out at the year.
Yep.
Yeah, What's Welsh for Wild. Yeah, it came out on New Year's Eve.
Yep.
So that like last, I'd set a pre-order date and then I'd pushed it when I realized I needed to do some more substantial like structural edits and to get them all finished before Christmas so that my editor could look at it again before. Like, it was so frantic. And at the end of the school year as well, like I was exhausted from school and then I like went into like I did like 20,000 words in a week, maybe, of like substantial rewrites. So it was
got
good.
it done.
And like so many of the comments from the editor, I was like, oh, of course, that makes so much sense. And then as soon as I put it in, it was like, oh, and then that clicks and that, and all these things that I'd been a little bit like vague about because I was like, oh, it's not that important. I don't really need to commit to exactly what's happening there. But it turned out that I could, and it fit, and it was better. So it was worth doing it. But there was this point on Christmas Day, like at the end, because of course, as soon as that was done, it was like, okay, now final preparations for Christmas. And I have kids, so it's all on. And there was this point in Christmas afternoon when everyone had gone, like my parents and my brother had been here, they'd gone home. My kids were busy playing and on their devices and just chilling. And I just kind of fell apart. I was like, okay, I may have slightly overdone as soon as I kind of rested, relaxed after like go for months realistically. Yeah, I just kind of crashed. So I was very consciously like, I need to not do anything that isn't absolutely necessary. So I didn't want to, I don't know. I think I was probably burnt out. Probably am burnt out. But I'm trying to like ease back into like just doing a little bit. Because if I don't know about you, I can't just do nothing. Like I just
it
feel
is very
miserable.
hard to do nothing. Yep.
Yeah, it's. I don't find it restful. I find it just my brain just provides me with other things to stress about. So better to stress productively. Anyway, I'm not pushing myself. When I hit a wall, I'm like going, oh, stopping time.
Good. That is very important.
Because I can push through, and I have in the past lots of times. Go my second wind, but I don't know. Not something you can do again and again and again, eh?
No. And also, if you burn out, it kind of lowers your tolerance for like future burnouts. So
so I've been like really taking it easy. Most days during the week, I'm like some days I'll go to the gym, but then like come home and like eat, read, shower, sleep. Take the kids to the pool. Awesome. Where I very quickly am like, I'm done, guys. You keep playing, and then I lie on the side with my book. And they're like, come back in, Mom, and I'm like, nah. Find some friends to play with. I'm happy here. Yeah. So I have been taking it very, very easy, which is good. I've got 2 more weeks, really.
Yay.
Of holiday. One of those weeks I will need to do some schoolwork. Otherwise, the start of the year will really bite me in the ass. But
when it's schoolwork on your terms, it's I don't know.
Yeah, I'm teaching the Year 10 Cambridge course this year, which I've never taught before, and I'm teaching it. I'm team teaching it with a teacher who has taught it before. So we'll need to meet up and do some prep. But that'll be good. It'll be a good catch up. I'm just hoping the ministry doesn't throw too many curveballs at us with changes to stuff just for the sake of making changes.
Yep. So when you say the Cambridge course, what does that mean?
Well, that's what I'm figuring out. So no, it's an international. It's like GCSE.
Yep.
So
Oh,
it's an
fun.
international
Like
qualification.
the
I guess it's
baccalaureate or
yeah, but
yeah.
for younger students, it's not baccalaureate. Yeah, we don't offer that.
I don't know. Well, I
School
was
where I
about to
work.
say I don't know anyone in New Zealand who does, but there's got to be
Oh no,
someone.
there are private schools who offer it. St Margaret's used to. I maybe still does. Probably. I think it's one of the selling points of private schools is often that they offer those internationally recognised qualifications. For those who are not from New Zealand, our high school qualification system has its pros and cons, but it is not very easy to translate to an overseas person because it doesn't work on a curve. It's not like A's and B's and C's. It's not percentages. It's a standard based thing. So the words that it says on your your record of achievement will not mean anything to someone who's not from New Zealand.
Funnily enough, I've got to learn about an Australian sort of curriculum test thing called the NAPLAN. Because a lot of my Cluey students will be preparing for it. So they're having a little seminar for all of the New Zealand tutors to introduce us to what it is.
Oh, okay. There'll probably be, I do find if it's an established thing, so this is like with Cambridge and stuff, which I've been doing for decades, in fact, probably hasn't changed since like my parents' generation. Those sort of well-established assessments that the people have been doing for decades, there will be really good resources online. Like there will be videos on YouTube that are for students, and there'll be videos that are aimed at teachers, and they're probably both equally useful for a teacher, to be honest. Any established assessment will just... Teachers are so good at putting things up. There are places you can go online and pay teachers for what they've created, but there's so much stuff out there for free.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
We should probably jump into what I think will be our final sprint for today.
Okay.
Cool. Shall we make it a 25-minute sprint instead of 20?
Sure. Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. 25 minutes. Ignore what the ticker says. Starting now. Okay. That is the end of our fifth and final sprint for the day. Amy, you're muted. But yeah.
How was that?
That was great. So I've solidified my Act 1, which means I'm into plotting how Act 2 falls out. And
Nice.
so far that's going well, yes.
Just keep doing it.
Yeah.
Just keep going.
Unfortunately,
I got
a... Oh, yay!
Sorry, what were you saying?
Unfortunately, I got a text saying that my groceries are ready to pick up. So,
why is
and well, it means I can't keep on plotting. But
I guess they'll be defrosting.
Yeah, so I have to go. I've got half an hour to pick up the groceries.
Right. Yeah, you gotta go.
Yes.
I do think there's something to be said for stopping writing when you don't want to, because it makes it easier to get back into it.
Yes. And I've actually already done my planning. So once my house is set up for planning friends, they will plan. I will work on my stuff. So I could come back to this, or I could work on it tomorrow morning.
Nice, yeah. Yeah, it's nice knowing that I'm going to be able to work on it tomorrow. Like during the term time, I'm always like on the weekend trying to make the most, because I feel like it's never a safe assumption that I'm actually going to write on a school night. I mean, It happens, but like, yeah, I always am trying to make the most of a weekend. So I'll often just keep pushing through, even if I'm not really feeling it. But I don't have to do that, because I can work on it tomorrow.
Yay. School holidays are the best.
Oh, they really are.
Jenna made it through this chapter 1.5 times and should finish soon, is heading out for a break and to find dinner with husband. So awesome.
Nice.
Thank you for your company, Jenna. It was lovely. So next weekend, I'm just checking because I know Saturday. Oh, actually both days, Jamie will be down in Wellington attending the LARP convention. So if you're about, Amy, I would love to have you as a co-host, but I also know how busy you are. And so, yeah, brilliant.
We are away next weekend, but presuming that there is Wi-Fi, first thing on a Saturday morning could happen. We are staying at Taylor's Mistake at Friend's place.
Oh,
so just around no promises, but
I was about to say just around the corner, but I'm not in Sumner. I'm in Mount Pleasant, so I'm up on the hill.
Oh, you can look down on me.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I guess here's a crazy thought. I could like pop round to your place and could do it in person.
That would be fun. The Labrador would really enjoy that. I think I have done a stream with when Julie was present once at my Redcliffe's house. That was fun.
I will make no promises though. I'm not sure.
Yes.
We're only at the place for a weekend, but
yeah,
I don't know if we'll want to go to the beach first thing. And probably not. Probably later in the day. So who knows?
See what happens. If it works out, fantastic. If it doesn't work out, also fantastic, because you'll be having fun with your family.
Well, my kids are both bringing friends.
Yep.
We told the kids they could have a friend come along, which is, I don't know, I always find kind of helps with on family vacations when you have friends there, because then everyone sort of is slightly nicer to each other.
Yes. Yes. No. There is a definite dynamic when friends are present. Though,
and the kids will have someone to play with.
Yep. So, yes. Yeah. Awesome. That sounds like just such a lovely little, it's not quite a staycation, but yeah, just.
Well, it's nice that it's not a long drive. And my husband is not on holiday anymore. Like he's just got weekends like normal now. So it's kind of brutal. Me and the kids are on holiday and he's at work during the week anyway. So it'll be nice to kind of keep the holiday vibes going.
Yep.
For as long as possible.
Awesome. Well, let's see. Thank you for joining us today. Enjoy the rest of your days, and we'll see you again next weekend. Until then, bye.
Ka kite.